Hi guys, this is LadyAmer. In today's video, I will be mostly talking about what is depression and how it also affects me being as a content creator and with other related chronic illnesses, treatments, and prevention. This topic regarding depression is often talked about medically, but when I did my research, I only read small articles talking about this issue when it comes to content creators. I myself battle with these illnesses, and it does affect the people around me, the environment, and even me as a content creator in general. I hope that this video will raise some awareness for people out there who also struggle with this issue. Disclaimer though, I am not expert in this subject, but I will share mostly based on my experiences and how I will handle them, and hope that it will help a lot of people because it is a stigma and it still to this day often gets overlooked by many of how we portray ourselves in front of the camera or any other online platforms. What is depression? It is a common mental health condition that shows up like an unwanted house guest and refuses to leave. This is extended period of sadness or emptiness comes with a constellation of other symptoms like exhaustion, sleep trouble, a shrinking appetite, overreacting, sudden crying spells, and sometimes thoughts of suicide. Symptoms range in severity and must last for 2 weeks or more to receive an MDD diagnosis, though it's a rare that an episode would only last for a short time. Most people have symptoms for 6 months to a year, and sometimes they can even last for years. MDD stands for Major Depressive Disorder. This is the term for clinical depression, which most people just call depression. Depression by the numbers. There are 32 median age when depression is diagnosed. 50% the chance of having second episode of depression. There's 35% of adults who do not receive treatment. And number one cause, depression is the leading cause of disability in the United States. 17.7 million annual number of Americans who experience this depression. In fact, depression is one of the leading causes of disability, and 7.2% of Americans, 17.7 million people experience major depressive disorder each year. So I know we were talking about the depression by numbers statistically. I also like to cover that this pandemic since 2019 did cause a spike on anxiety and depression disorder. As you can see in the graphics here by Statista, 36.9% since January to June of 2019 that the symptoms of anxiety disorder went up. May 14 to 19 of 2020, 30.2% symptoms of depressive disorder went up compared to the recent years. December 9 to 21st, 2020, it went up to 42.4% in total of symptoms of anxiety of depressive order. So this Statista is based on self-reported frequency of anxiety and depression symptoms, and they are derived from the responses to the first 2 questions of the 8-item patient health questionnaire and 7-item generalized anxiety disorder scale. These are sources from CDC and CHS and US Census Bureau. So if we're looking at through the graph here, we need to take this seriously because this pandemic is not also helping us at all. So to fight that, we need treatments, we need to talk to somebody professionally, or even just your support system, your family, your friends, because we can fight this, guys, and I know we can do it. Here are 6 symptoms of depression that if you experience 5 or more in a 2-week period, you could have major depressive disorder or MDD. First is that you feel down most of the time. If you've officially turned into Eeyore and struggle to find positivity. Second is nothing feels fun anymore. The things that you used to give you joy no longer do, and that you've lost interest. 3. Your weight is up or way down. Depression can mess up with your hunger signals, so you eat more or a lot less. 4th, you're absolutely exhausted, you feel tired all the time, but your brain won't stop, so you can't sleep. 5th, its current status is couch potato. You've had a major slowdown in thoughts and simply lay down. The 6th is the guilt won't go away. Feeling worthless and or guilty all the time is the new norm. I know that we have been talking about what depression is, what the symptoms and the things that might be able to help you. But because this video also relates to that, if you're being a content creator with depression, I'd like to share my experiences with you guys. So here it is. I am a content creator with depression, and we all have our fears, regrets, guilt, and every negative thoughts that we can think of, because either people care or doesn't care at all. It is important to remember that a viewer or a member of any content creator, that we are all human and that we all have issues that we need to deal with. But here are some things I like to share, what makes me depressed and how I can treat them and prevent them from not to get worse, but to live a healthier and positive thinking moving forward. Number 1, guilt. I felt regrets when my mom passed away 3 years ago. It was hard, and to this day I still grieve. It's hard to lose a parent. My mom was my go-to person when I talk about problems, when I'm worried, when I need that guidance and love. What helped me ease the pain was to pray for her. I listened to calm music. I know mom is in a better place. I shift my thinking positively that everything is going to be okay even without her. This is not only my mind and body treatment, but it does help overall. This might not work for others, but in my experience, it does help. And that I do hope that if you are grieving for somebody you love that just passed away, I hope that you also seek counsel. There are a lot of resources out there, and I'm gonna show some links and providers for you that you can seek help with. 2, streaming and gaming. This is my way of therapy to distract myself, not to think negatively. Don't get me wrong, I still cry and very emotional at times, but I try to just play games I love to play and talk to someone about the game. It does help me a lot, and that's why I become a content creator. But it did put me in a state of depression when no one watches my stream or talk to in Discord community. I know I should not think that way, because I know they still support me, but it's still just all mental state of my mind for me to think that they don't care, but I know they do. 3, community. I manage 3 communities online, and it is often stressful, and sometimes I felt like no one cares about it. I understand, because my viewers, members are not only part of just my own communities, but others as well. They may not be active on mine, but that should not be an issue whatsoever. As a content creator with depression, I often say I will just kill myself because no one really cares. But I shouldn't just, not think that way or make them feel guilty. I don't need pity or anything, but I won't lie, I was seeking attention because I want to be included, and I think a lot that a lot of people can relate with me in this. To overcome that, and honestly, this happened to me the other day and just crying all day. But here I am talking about it and making a video to make it better. It's like self-journal. I was able to speak with a few friends, and I was happy that they did, and they also understood me, and I think just by talking to someone, it really does help a lot. 4, mental health and other chronic illnesses. I believe my depression also relates to me being diabetic. I have 2 herniated discs on my lumbar spine, and I also have high blood pressure. I do take medications and go to doctor appointments as much as I can, and I join therapies and healthy classes just to help my mental disorder, depression, and diabetes. But the reason I'm sharing this is because I want my community to know that I am human and I'm dealing with these illnesses on my own. Sometimes I overreact, seeking attention. Sometimes I am too sensitive and emotional, but I am here trying my best not to show it when I am streaming or gaming. I'm not getting any younger, but I always try my best to be good in any way possible. And I do apologize if I may have hurt somebody in my community or anybody that I'm friends with, or I'm being ignored or avoided. I am sorry if I did something wrong to you, but here I am. I'm just trying to share these experiences that I hope that I'll be okay. 5, self-worth. I believe in myself that I can fight this depression despite being a content creator. It's always going to start within ourselves to take the right steps in helping ourselves fight depression. We are worthy to stay and live in the moment for ourselves. Like they said, YOLO, you only live once. There are a lot of resources, treatments, and prevention centers out there that can really assist us. We always want to be stronger self, brave to fight anything. We may be content creators and we do our best to enjoy and deliver a better content for our viewers and members. But I believe that we are all here to better ourselves, to encourage one another, or go an extra mile to show that we do care. I just want to share that healthcentral.com is a resource that you can get answers from whatever medical topic that you'd like to know. For example, this depression that I was talking to you and sharing to you guys, this is a really good website. You can search topics as you please, what you can help for you. There are medical doctors, and you can even subscribe to their newsletters if you think about what conditions you may have problems with, or if you just want to research and get a lot of resources. This is a great way to visit that will give you a lot of advice in terms of medical issues that you're having. So check it out. Again, their website is healthcentral.com. I just like to add as well that being Asian and coming to America there's always an obstacle at times, but it shouldn't prevent us from seeking help, if anything. I just want to make sure that there's a lot of resources out there. Again, there's hotlines that you can anonymously talk to somebody if you like to, seek help. I know this is a huge topic to discuss. Depression is a wide medically, often talked about. But as a content creator, we do need to spread awareness in regards to these topics. I know I could talk all day in regards to this, and it could not be a 10 minutes video or less than 10 minutes video, but probably worth hours of just talking about it, and even get information from everybody who suffers from this. I know this is just a short video, but I just wanted to make sure that being a content creator doesn't prevent you not to continue what you are currently already doing. Just have held your head up high and move forward and continue what you love to do. If this is a therapy for you, like I'm doing, I think it helps. It distracts you from not thinking negatively, and with limitations, of course. So just talk to your licensed professional doctors if you have. Like I said, all in the description below will all be the links of the resources that I used in this video today, and all the hotlines and information that you need, so that we can live a healthier life, and seeking help and treatments. So thank you so much, guys, for continuing to support me, my channel, my Twitch. If you do like my content, please do subscribe, like, and share, or comment down below if you have any suggestions or constructive criticisms. I would appreciate it very much, or any feedbacks. I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Friday at around 6 p.m. Pacific time zone. I hope to see you there sometimes. And again, I appreciate you guys watching my video today, and I hope that it does raise some awareness, especially for those content creators who suffers from having depression or any mental health issues. Again, I will link all the information down below in my description in regards to the hotlines and resources that you need, so you can understand better on what this type of illnesses that we're dealing with. Thank you so much again. Until next video, see you then. Bye.